Hi everybody, this is Esmeralda with Glitzy Budget Thrifts. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting my my videos. I ask that you please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Today I will be doing a short video on, I was going to make tacos, corn tacos, but I have very few corn tortillas. I didn't bring any tortillas. Corn tortillas, so I had a few flour raw, so I guess I'm gonna cook those. And with the corn tortillas that I had were broken, but like I always say, I don't throw anything away. I am going to I'm still gonna go ahead and fry them, and I'm still gonna use them like nachos or something. I'm gonna do something, but today I'm going to make picadillo, which is the taco meat, the ground beef with potatoes. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of potatoes. I love to make my tacos, my corn tacos, with little bitty potatoes. So I'm still gonna do the picadillo, regardless whether I eat them with flour, corn, or whatever. Corn chips, it doesn't matter. But we're making the picadillo today. And I have leftover beans from yesterday. I'll probably reheat those too. And so I hope you enjoy this. And remember, it's only I'm by myself, so you'll only see me right now. Because right now I'm going to face the camera to my stove, and I'm going to be showing you the things that I'm using. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Again, please subscribe, and you can also follow me on Emerald Lion 67 on Instagram. Thank you so much. Now let's go ahead and do this. Right here, I already have the ground beef going, y'all, on my pan. I already have the ground beef going, and this is the ground beef that I'm using. It's the HEB 80/20 ground chuck. So I already opened the package. I defrosted that one, so I'm putting this one away just to show you. And let me go ahead and get my meat masher that I told you I got this at Dollar Tree. It works awesome. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I put a little bit of oil in the pan so that my ground beef won't get stuck. I usually put water, but today I put a little bit of oil. And of course I'm going to strain it, or drain the oil out when it's cooked. And let me get my, oops. I forgot that I had my pan already going for my, this is Himalayan salt, so I'm not going to put a lot. And this is garlic powder. I get all my seasonings at Dollar Tree. I'm putting some garlic powder. And then I am going to put a little bit. I mean, some people like to put a lot. I just put a little bit. And that's it. Just a few shakes. Don't get crazy. And this is the onion powder, also from Dollar Tree. They have tons of seasonings, guys. And this is black pepper. So I like to keep all these things on hand. And here are my tortillas that I told you that I had. They're all broken, so I'm probably gonna have to fry them like tostadas. And here I have a package of Mi Tienda HEB flour tortillas. Guys, these are the best. And these, they say, of course, they're ready to cook. They're raw. But this one, they have a lot of different tortillas. But these, I think, taste really good. They don't have that funny aftertaste. You just, you just put them on the griddle, I'm sorry, or your pan. I have the ugliest pan, oldest pan that I use as a griddle, which is that one. And it's really ugly, but I don't want to toss it away. I love it. I love that for to make my taco shells, and also to heat up tortillas. And like these, I'm gonna cook them. So yes, these are real good, the Mi Tienda brand, the flour tortillas. So here is my ground beef. And I don't have it super high. It's on medium heat. I don't have it high, guys. And I'm wearing my old shirts that I wear around the house, so it's okay. If it gets all greasy, it doesn't matter. Like I tell you, I don't wear these out and about. When I go out, I will usually get dressed and take this. Well, not usually, I get dressed. But I always have my hair and my makeup done, ready to go, in case I need to go. You never know. And I'll just take this off, and I already know what I'm going to wear. Like right now, I already have clothes on my bed, like in case I need to go somewhere really quick. And I'm ready. This basher is awesome. You see, it doesn't even bend. It's so firm, so sturdy, guys. Yeah, I get these at Dollar Tree. I got this one at Dollar Tree. You can use this for potatoes, I think for mashing tomatoes, chiles for salsa. If you do not have a molcajete. I think I do, but I just never take it out because it's so heavy. Which I need to do sometime. And there's my stuff right there. Oh, where's my potato? Oh, I left it over here. Really quickly, I'm gonna peel my potato. When it's ready, then I'll put my and like I said, it's always just my husband and me, so one potato is more than enough. But like I tell you, I love to make the taquito meat, the ground beef, with little potatoes. I cut them up, I cube them really, or dice them really tiny. And then you just throw this away. But I didn't realize I didn't have enough tortillas. But I do. I mean, you can make, be creative, you know? Be creative. Let me get my small bamboo. It's starting to smell so good, guys. Look at how well this thing cuts. So good. It's not all in big chunks. Starting to look really pretty and smell real good, guys. The pepper's getting to me. You can keep mashing until it's really small. Be very careful that, you know, the grease does not splash you because it's pretty hot. And here I am. I'm going to go ahead and cut one gold potato to put in there when it's ready. And I like to cut them really small. Let me tell you guys, when you put little potatoes into tacos, oh my goodness, they come out so, so good. It just gives it a whole other taste, guys. And I just cut them really small, so they're going to cook really quick. And your tacos just come out so good with the potatoes. It gives them another taste. Takes them to a whole other level. And you cut them small. Not like paper thin, but, you know, small. Where you're going to be able to, you know, taste the potatoes. You can also, when you make like fideo, add little potatoes or add a little squash, a little calabacita in there. And you just rinse this real quick. I'm gonna make a little well in the center. And they're little, the potatoes. They're tiny. I'm just gonna put them there. Just gonna put a little bit of onions on the potatoes. You know, potatoes with onions, the onion powder, they taste really well. Really, really good. You put a little bit of garlic and a little bit of salt before you put a little bit. And you see, I'm gonna cover this, let them cook a little bit. I'm gonna put some little sliced onions in there, really small, because again, my husband doesn't like cooked onions, but I do. So I'm gonna cut them really tiny. You probably won't even notice them, but I don't know. Really, really tiny, guys. That's really, really tiny. They're really small. They'll probably, you know, get so soft you won't even know they're there. I like to cook everything, like I tell you, slowly. I don't like to burn it. I don't like to rush my food. I like for all the flavors to come together. Look at how tiny those onions are. They're really small. And I just like to make a well in the center. And let's put some cilantro in there. So I'm sure you can imagine how good it smells here, guys. It smells delicioso. It smells delicious. Right now I'm gonna cut some onions because I'm probably gonna make a taquito or two with the tortillas. Let's get some more. Really small. And the jalapeno, the serranos. These already smell pretty hot. So I'm going over them to cut them really tiny. But I am, excuse me, like I tell you, I am leaving the seeds because we do like spicy. You know, if you don't want spicy, remove the seeds or just use very little or don't use any at all. You know? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and mix this so it can start cooking. Look at how beautiful those little potatoes look. Oh my goodness. It looks so good, guys. Bien rico, my goodness. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato sauce, not tomato paste, tomato sauce. That's going to be good. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Let me just get the tomato sauce. And I'm using the H-E-B tomato sauce right there. And whatever you have left, you can, put away in these little containers that I got at Dollar Tree. These are so handy. So, let's open it. I love the tomato sauce. Gives it a really good, I don't know, it gives it a real good little taste. And again, I always put everything in the center so that it can warm up. Like I always tell you, I don't like to put hot and cold. I like to mix it in there for it to warm up first. It's turning out to be like a little guisadito. No problem with that. But I'm going to make my tortillas in a bit. A million times over, I prefer corn tacos over flour tacos. So, just to let you know, all these veggies have already been washed. Already have been washed. I wash everything before. I'm going to cut some tomato. I don't know if I'm going to cut the whole thing because only I like tomato, but I love tomato. There it is, guys. The cilantro in here is all mixed in with serrano pepper. I have the onions. I have the cilantro with the serrano all mixed in there. And now I'm just going to add the tomato. So I can already get rid of my, my big cutting board. There we go. Veggies always look beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I knew there was something else that I was going to cut, but I didn't take it out. I was going to cut some cabbage, but I guess since I'm not making like tacos, that's why I guess I didn't, even though it would be delicious, guys. The potatoes are already really soft. They're already ready. Se cocieron con el vapor. They cooked, with steam when they were in the center. So they're good. Now I just want to take some meat, make sure it has enough salt. And the potatoes. This is hot, y'all. I'm still trying to taste it because there's the picadillo, the ground beef with the cilantro and the potatoes and the little bits, tiny bits of onions, which you can't see because they're so tiny. I'm just trying to cool it off so I can taste it. I want to know if it has enough salt. Then they use just a touch. That's it. And this is ready, y'all. This is ready. It looks delicious. It is delicious. Está riquísimo. And those little potatoes, you know, if you have a large family, those little potatoes, put 2-3 potatoes in a pound of ground beef. Let me tell you, that makes it go a long way. It's right there. That is so, so good, y'all. It smells amazing. I think I'm going to put a little bit more garlic in there. And just a touch of maybe comino. Just a touch. That's it. You can always add, like I tell you, you know, there's no measurements. Just start with a little. And then if you need to, you add some more. There you go. And I'm just going to cover it. I'm just going to cover it now. And now I'm going to get my ugliest pan probably you've ever seen, which I shouldn't even be putting it, but I refuse to throw this pan away. I love it. It's the most horrific ugly pan, but I love it. And I have good pans, but for my tortillas, I use it as a griddle. I love it. Right now I'm going to make myself 2 flour tortillas to eat the tacos. I said I prefer corn, but these are all broken. And I'm probably going to make my husband like nachos with those tortillas for when he comes to eat. And I'll just have these. And I think griddles take up too much space. And I know that the square griddles that they sell, you know, for your burner or whatever, they always bend, you know, I guess because of the heat, I don't know. But this is perfect. This, heaven knows how many years this pan is. Heaven knows. It's so old. But I love it. Now I'm just going to wait. Let me go get my drink. Guys, right before this, I just finished recording a Dollar Tree haul. And now I was gonna cook lunch. And I said, oh no. I said, we're not wasting the content. I said, I'm recording. Salud, everybody, salud. This is tea and lemonade. This is the, I don't remember, some diamond tea or just diamond tea. It's real good. I think it's red diamond, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just letting it get hot. I still have some beans left from yesterday. They are so good. Super, super good. I always say beans, I mean, that's like a meal by itself, you know. I'm watching all this grease. There we go. It's because you need to let the pan get hot. If not, the tortillas will not brown. They will come out really pale. So there it is. They're cooking. So I'm going to make myself some taquitos. You all can watch me make the tacos. Let me get my... You know, I never learned how to make tortillas, flour tortillas, you know, from scratch. My sisters, all my sisters know. I'm the only one who doesn't know. I know how to cook well, but tortillas, look at how pretty that is. Tortillas, I do not know how to make from scratch. So I buy the raw ones, but those raw ones are really good. Maybe one day my sister, my older sister would, she makes awesome tortillas. Well, one of my older sisters, because I'm the youngest. I'm going to ask her if she wants to join me on a YouTube video so she can make the tortillas, because I'll put her on as a guest. But I'm sure she's going to ask me, where's your comal? I don't have a comal. I don't have a griddle. This is what I use, and I think it works perfectly fine. So, there's one. And this is the second one. And I'm just going to fix up the tacos just so you all can see them. Really nice. I thank you so much for watching. My sister's a pro. I mean, she's been making tortillas, I think. She's about, I'm 54. I guess she's like 69 or 70. I'm not sure. She's been making tortillas, I think she said, since she was like 10 or 12. Which I wasn't even born yet. And I'm the youngest of 8. So I remember when I would ask my mom, like, to teach me something, or if she didn't like the way I was doing, she would just tell me, move, move, move. Move away. She would say, I'll do it. So I never learned. And, you know, by the time I was older, teenager, everybody was already married. My 2 brothers that are right before me, well, they left right after they graduated to, you know, to go to a training academy. And so it was only my mom and dad and me. So I didn't have to learn how to make any of that stuff. So I didn't. That is why I don't know how to make them. I just know that's not an excuse. I could have learned, but I didn't have a necessity to learn. My husband's not big on flour tortillas. He'll eat corn just like me. I like corn. Actually, I love corn more than flour any day. And these are the tortillas, guys. They come out so, so good. They taste delicious. They taste homemade. Like I tell you, they're the Mi Tienda, the raw tortillas from H-E-B. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill our taquitos right there with the ground beef and the potato. We're going to fill them. And I have cheese, but it's the bag is huge. You can, you know, you can top them with cheddar cheese, the Mexican cheese, you know, any type of cheese you want. Yellow cheese, you know, Swiss cheese. Okay, that's probably really hot, so I won't put that on. And I am going to fill them, guys, with some tomatoes. No, that's still pretty hot. With some tomatoes and some serranos and cilantro right there. They're all mixed in. I just got everything mixed in there. That green, you always have to have color in your foods. And then of course your raw onions. If you don't want raw onions, don't put any. But there it is. You can add cheese, like I said. I'm not the biggest fan of cheese. I do like Menonita cheese, the Mexican cheese. But right now, this is all I'm going to put. And I just wanted you to see my tacos right there. The flour tacos with ground beef, the H-E-B ground beef. And the tortillas are Mi Tienda flour tortillas. They're raw. They're ready to cook. They come out awesome. I love them. And with the onions, serranos, tomato, and cilantro. And of course, the ground beef with potatoes, the gold potatoes. So there you go, guys. Those are my taquitos. And let's go ahead and try these out. Let's see how good they are. Let me pick up my camera. I think this is too low. Okay, guys, let's try these taquitos. Look at that. They look beautiful. Let me see, which one do I try first? I need a napkin. Oh, I have one right there. My mouth is watering. They look delicious, guys. They look delicious. Now let's try this. Provecho, salud, and here we go. They're delicious, guys. Right now I'm gonna heat up my little beans. This is awesome. You guys need to try it. So easy, so inexpensive. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, please share. Follow me also on Instagram at EmeraldLion67. Now I'm gonna eat my taquitos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.